Thanks for checking in. I got a lot of questions about my kind of top favorite things video that I did for backpacking, but a lot of those revolved around kind of the comfort area and sleeping, sitting, those types of things, and with specific reference to a few items. I was going to touch on those today and show you a new item that I got as well, or a couple of new items that I got. And the first of those, I've always been on the hunt for a better pillow, or a pillow at all. I've always wound up using a stuff sack, jammed in with my spare clothes or whatever that may be to save space. And it's generally not been ideal, but it's been serviceable. So to that extent, I just happened to run across, in a totally unrelated magazine from backpacking, a new item from a company called Design Salt, who makes these Cocoon Ultralight AirCore Pillows. It's a little small item. They're about 25 bucks. When they're stuffed down, they claim they're stuffed as small as a baseball, which you can kind of imagine. It's more like a softball size, but it's about 3 by 4 inches, I guess. But it's 3.7 ounces, so it weighs basically nothing. It's very, very light. But the other really nice thing about this is the materials that it's made out of. It's got a premium synthetic fill, but it's got an air core in it. And then on one side, it has a microfiber side, and the other side is a heavy, kind of a nice, durable ripstop nylon side. So I'll take it out of the bag here, and I'll inflate it, and I'll show you what it looks like. When you take it out of the bag, looks like a little small pouch. It's got the really nice adjustable air valves in it, the bite valve type things like you see on Therm-a-Rest and other inflatable mattresses. So that's nice. This is your microfiber, like a micro fleece side, and this is your ripstop nylon side. So in about 3 good breaths, I got this thing completely filled up. It ends up being flat. It's about 1.5 feet long and about 1 foot wide, and it's about 5 inches thick. So if you're looking for a really good pillow, highly recommend it. Again, it's the by Design Salt. It's the Cocoon Ultralight AirCore Pillow. AirCore, all one word, AirCore Pillow. Again, 25 bucks, about 3.7 ounces. Great pillow. You'll enjoy it. Okay, the next thing I'm going to touch on are a couple of the Therm-a-Rest Trekker chairs. And there's a regular chair, and there's a new Trekker Lounge Chair, which is one I'm really going to focus on. Again, trying to stay in the vein of being comfortable, yet ultralight, and not just packing in everything, including the kitchen sink, to stay comfortable. I had found in my other video, I showed this, the Therm-a-Rest Trekker Chair, which these are extremely lightweight shells. They're about $30 to $40 depending on where you find it at. They weigh about 12 to 14 ounces depending on the size that you get, but again, so it's less than a pound for the entire thing. And what it's designed to do is you take this and you use one of your Therm-a-Rest or any of your inflatable pads. It will fit inside this shell. You insert it inside this shell. I've actually got it upside down here. You put it inside the shell. Fits inside here, goes up underneath this stay, goes up inside here, and you double it if you have a short or a 3/4 length. It'll fit kind of in here like this. If you have a full length, you can actually double over the bottom, and you get a thicker seat, and then you have this incredibly comfortable chair for sitting in the camp. Now, it's the taking it out and putting it in your tent and etc. part. It was one element that made me think about some more things. But really it was a second element where I was out camping and had this set up, and I had my legs, I was sitting on it, and I had my legs stretched out, and the ground was it was kind of uncomfortable, some burrs, just wasn't quite, I was in shorts like I am now, and I said, what I really wished, I wish that I just take this out and have a full length, almost like a lounge chair. Come to find out, Therm-a-Rest here fairly recently actually came out with a product called the Therm-a-Rest Trekker Lounge, and that's what I'll talk about next. So the Therm-a-Rest Trekker Lounge Chair it looks a lot like the regular Therm-a-Rest chair, which I just showed you. It's a little more expensive. They run about 45, 55 bucks. But it is again, it's a convertible chair sleeve, that covers your entire mattress, but it doesn't have to be removed from the mattress. So it does kind of a double duty. It sets up very quickly, and you can convert it to a bed, and it weighs about 18 ounces. So it's about 2 to 4, depending on the size, about 2 to 4 ounces more than the Therm-a-Rest chair. So for about 3 or 4 ounces, it's definitely worth a little bit of added weight for what you're going to get. Number one, it's a little bit more durable product, but here's the nice thing about it. What you do is you put your inflatable bag, you put your inflatable sleeping pad in here. I actually have my Therm-a-Rest NeoAir that I've been using stuffed inside of it, and it goes inside, and you can again, you can have it like a chair. You can leave this folded up, and you can have it like a chair, or you can roll this out, and all of this becomes the lounge portion. I'll inflate this in a second to show you, and I'll sit on it to show you how it looks. So two things that are really super great about this. One, you do have a lounge, and you've got a padded area all the way down here all the way from your back to your feet. Number two, your inflatable mattress is actually inside and protected inside this thing. So number two, it's actually more durable. And number three, when you get ready to go to bed, you don't have to go ripping it all out of this thing. You just unclip the two pieces, just like this, and the whole thing folds flat, and you go and put it in your tent. That's great. It's got kind of just like I showed a little bit earlier, this microfiber material here at the top. So if you have a pillow or an inflatable pillow, you can stuff that underneath there, and it won't go sliding around. Or if you just take clothes or whatever else you have and jam it underneath here, you have your own integrated pillow sack. Next, I'll inflate it and kind of show you how it looks. Okay, so I just spared you the 2 to 2.5 minutes of my huffing and puffing to inflate the mattress, which does take more air to fill up a NeoAir than it would say a traditional Therm-a-Rest mattress, which has the foam cores. But for those who have slept on a NeoAir, you know what I'm talking about. It's the bomb in terms of mattresses these days. It's so comfortable. And it does work. It's also kind of a double-duty demonstration to show you that you can use the NeoAirs in these Therm-a-Rest chairs and loungers. So here it is. It's all inflated. I've got it all set up. And so that's what it's going to look like when you're ready to go. I'll sit on it here real quick. You got these adjustable ones, so you can adjust if you're lighter or heavier, depending on how much you want to lean back. And there I am, and I'm completely off the ground. I'm on an air lounge chair, and it's the exact same thing that I'm going to use when I climb into my tent later on. Super comfortable, and I'll show you. So now I'm getting ready to go to bed. I can just take this, I can clip these two. The whole thing lays flat, and I'm taking it into my tent. One of the other things that somebody showed in a video were that in the actual videos, they show that you need to remove these stays. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 stays, hard plastic stays that keep this part rigid. And they show that you remove those stays out to fold it up, because they show it being rolled from the bottom all the way up. And like if you've seen other Therm-a-Rest Trekker Lounge videos demonstrating these things, everybody talks about how much of a pain it can be to get these stays out of here. Well, you know what? I don't even take them out. Like you probably saw earlier, all I did is I deflate the mattress, I fold this into thirds, and I roll it from the side. It winds up being the same size as if you were to roll it from the bottom, and you don't have to mess with the stays. I'll deflate it, and I'll show you what it looks like one last time rolled up. So I've deflated the majority of the air out of the mattress, just fold it into thirds, Lay it on it flat. Took about 30 seconds to knock the air out of it. I'll roll it up from the side. Done. So it took me all of about 45 seconds to knock this thing down from fully inflated to this. So again, thanks for watching, and enjoy sleeping in comfort. I believe in trying to be as ultralight as possible, but I also believe in comfort, and you really can't get more comfortable. Probably the most one of the most comfortable things in the world anybody will tell you is a good night's sleep and then just lounging around the camp. This is both of those rolled into one. Your great sleeping pad, an extremely comfortable lounge chair, and throw in your little Cocoon Ultralight AirCore Pillow in there, and it's 4-star sleeping in the outdoors. Thanks again. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.